and welcome back to the channel. My name is Katie, if you saw the title of today's video. Y'all, we are gonna talk about shadiness that went on in the courtroom, what this means for the appeal that Amber Heard is trying to do coming up, and of course, this is gonna deal with everybody's favorite online feminist troll, Eve Barlow. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm kind of glad I stepped into this on the YouTube side a little late in covering this, because if my channel would have blown up, I'd be like, I'd be a target for this woman. Not that I really care at this point. I've been through all this social media stuff before, but I kind of don't want to be on these people's radar. It would be fun to laugh at, though. So what has happened? There is some new stuff coming to light that is very, very interesting about the shadiness and possible illegal activities that Eve Barlow did in the courtroom to help Amber Heard. It's like this situation just gets crazier and crazier, and you think it's done and more crap continues to come to light. So what am I talking about, what I'm referring to? We're gonna jump on my computer and we're gonna find out. But before we do, if you're new, hi, how are you? My name is Katie, and on this channel, guys, I just like to laugh at all the stuff we see in the media because we hear nothing about Jeff, Elaine Maxwell sentencing an airplane or a little black book. But this is what we hear about all the time. Let's laugh at how stupid we is and see stupid we is. Stupid it is. I'm calling something stupid while making stupid statements. And we'll extrapolate everything we can from it, and we're just gonna laugh at how stupid this whole thing is. Also, guys, I'm giving away a $100 gift card. It helps me, helps you. All you have to do, like the video, subscribe, hit notifications, comment, share the content, watch this video from start to finish, and you're entered. That's it. That's all. So, okay. Let's go ahead and let's jump in. Let me give you guys a little bit of an overview about Eve Barlow. First of all, I've said this in every video today, and you're going to hear it again. I love this dress. It's got, what do the young people say? Cinderella vibes. It's got vibes. I love young people. They say silly things, and it's wonderful to me. So when I say I love young people, I'm 38, so I feel super old. But I'm still here. I'm still rotating on this rock, right? Okay, so get the dress out of the way. I'm so happy. Like, I literally feel so happy. I'm so high in this dress. Okay, so who's Eve Barlow? What am I talking about? So when Amber Heard and Johnny Depp had their court case, Eve Barlow sat behind Amber Heard and was there the whole time and then got kicked out. She got barred. She got barred because she was texting and tweeting from the courtroom. And you're not supposed to do that. Not only that, but apparently she was interfering with witness testimony and giving false information and doing some stuff that she should not have been doing. And we've got some video proof of this, which I love. And guys, she has been on social media and she has been running around and just attacking people. And she is Amber Heard's #1 supporter. Apparently was her girlfriend. We're not real sure if that's still a thing, but super big supporter of Miss Heard, attacks a lot of the fans. And not only that, guys, she's gone after and attacked commentators and YouTubers and put out personal information and done really awful, shady things. Then is not a good character. She is not to be trusted. And I'm like, you know what? If Amber doesn't ruin this appeal for herself, the people around her will ruin it. Then that's the other question. I think a lot of us are waiting to see, are there any ramifications? Are there any consequences for the actions of what Amber Heard and company have done? Are there going to be any consequences to any of these behaviors? And I wonder if we're going to see that play out in the appeals courts, if any of these appeals between her or Johnny actually go through. I'm so excited. So let me pull up. First, I have some information. I have a couple things on this. Here it is. It says, Eve Barlow claps back at claim Heard will turn on her. Because many people have said Amber Heard turns on everybody that she ends up using. She's going to turn on you. And instead of taking the advice or listening, and that's the thing, I'm not saying she has to, and people have given me advice on social media, been mad I don't take it, but then a lot of people, it's funny, a lot of people who want to advise me have no idea what they're talking about. And this is something I've had to learn. I learned recently from somebody that I thought was a friend, I'm just going to say this, I learned you don't take social advice from somebody who has no idea what they're socially doing. I just have to get confident in myself. So I don't take advice from people who have no idea what they're talking about at this point. But some people put on a good show. They'll put on a very confident act. You have to be careful with that. Or they'll act like they're trying to connect with you. Okay, so it says, Eve Barlow clapped back at claims that pal Amber Heard will turn on her. The exchange began on Sunday, July 24th, when the music journalist tweeted, Depp to lawyer Camille Vasquez. Hey, you know how you have that mate who can pretend to be a psychologist. If we have her over for a dinner, do you think she'll agree to make up that my ex-wife has borderline personality disorder? In response, Laura Lowenberg, a certified dream analyst who has been on the Dr. Oz show live with Regis and Kelly. Or sorry, it's Kelly and Ryan now. Regis, R.I.P. Regis. And more, said, I worry for Eve. She's giving Amber Heard everything she's got. But once Amber feels Eve is no longer worthy, she will turn on her physically, emotionally, and psychologically. Amber Heard is not alone in being a female A-worder. We need to support Eve when the inevitable happens. And it says, Barlow replied, tell you what, Laurie, I'll blink twice if I urgently need your dream interpretation services. Yeah? By the way, when I laugh, I'm not laughing about the dream interpretation services because I'm into all that weird crunchy stuff. The whole thing is stupid. The whole thing is silly. Okay, what was I saying? Barlow has been a fierce defender of Heard, 36. So much so that she was kicked out of the courtroom during the Aquaman star's high-profile trial against ex-husband Johnny Depp. Judge Penny A. told Page 6 at the time she was tweeting live from my courtroom, and I know the deputies took her out because she was texting. That's against the court orders, she said. Miss Barlow is not coming back in the courtroom during this trial. How do you act like you have the moral high ground when you are just literally flagrantly in front of millions of people breaking the law and not caring? I could understand if it was like a real toxic law, like we're going to enslave people, right? But this is just tweeting and texting in a courtroom. And it says, Depp, 59, sued his ex-wife Heard for $50 million after she published an op-ed in the Washington Post in 2018 titled, I Spoke Up Against SA and Faced Our Culture's Wrath. Though she did not mention the Pirates of the Caribbean star by name, she referred to herself as a public figure representing domestic A. Depp and his lawyers argued that she implied he A-worded her throughout their marriage. Heard later filed a countersuit for $100 million, but Depp won the case on June 1st. He was awarded $15 million in damages by a jury, and Heard would only have to pay him $10.35 million. Though, due to Virginia law capping punitive damages, she was awarded $2 million in damages for her countersuit after he was found to have defamed her. And they both filed appeals. So I wanted to get that out there, that people have been telling her, listen, Amber is going to turn on you, and she is still defending. What's going to happen to her ego when this actually blows up in her face? I mean, it already has, but I mean real bad, where there's actual consequences. So one thing I want to show you guys, and the real Laura B pointed this out. I love the real Laura B. And also I'm going to be pointing out some videos or some things from a channel called Just In. I think they were Film Streak previously. They've actually featured some of my TikTok videos on there, which I'm totally fine with. They're more than welcome to use my content. So hi, Just In. Hi, if you guys like this type of content. They are constantly putting out up-to-date stuff about the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial, and they're really good. And their thumbnails, oh my God, their thumbnail game is on point. They're hilarious. So make sure and go check them out. I'm big fans of theirs. So they had brought this up, and this is from the real Laura B, one of her videos recently, and it says, after Eve Barlow interrupted open court with false info, Johnny's side wanted her removed. During the sidebar, Elaine targeted compliant occupants of Johnny's reserved rows, ultimately causing his innocent parties to move. Eve initially resisted. Later rules were bent for Whitney. Those are things we're going to get into later. She has just caused so much stupidity in this trial and done so many stupid things. But now, what has Just In been able to catch about all this? So I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to show you from their video clip. Basically, it's a video where you can see Eve passing notes during testimony to Elaine. That's what we're going to be looking at. So let's take a look at this. And again, this is from Just In. So here you can see right here. Now let's stop the video. So there is Elaine right there. Eve Barlow is right behind her. And guys, even here you can see that's Eve. Eve was constantly sitting right behind, constantly in the courtroom. And you can see her again, and that is her walking out.